You might have seen this device on my channel. This one is my Sony Xperia X Performance. So I have been using this device few days now. It is working well. This device is actually a flagship device of Sony, released back in 2016. So the specs is pretty good. Like, it got 3 gig of RAM, 64 gig of internal storage, and the processor used here is actually Snapdragon 820, which should be usable in 2025 without any issue, like for day-to-day tasks. But it's not really that good. So as you can see here, it is running on Android 8, and Android 8 is still pretty much usable. Most of the application is still available for Android 8, excluding the bank apps and security type of application. Those will not run here. Anyway, in this video, I will try to update this device to Android 12 or 13. And to do that, we have to do few things. First of all, we have to unlock the bootloader. Then we have to flash TWRP, and then we can flash a custom ROM on this device. So few things to note if you want to flash a custom ROM on your device. First of all, there are security risks. Secondly, you might break your device. And also, the custom ROMs are not really that well optimized for devices. So in that case, you might face camera related issue and phone call related issues. If this device is your secondary device, or just you are not using this device, you can experiment on your device. So first of all, we have to unlock bootloader, and unlocking bootloader is a little tricky process. Not all the Sony Xperia devices actually are unlockable, and the tutorial I will show here should work for other Sony Xperia devices too. So you can follow this tutorial, but you have to find the specific file for your device. Anyway, we have to check our device is unlockable or not. To do that, we have to dial a code. We have to dial *# 7378 423 ##. So this menu will appear, and we will go to service info and configuration. So as you can see here, routing status, bootloader unlock allowed, yes. So if your device is showing no, that means your device is not unlockable. In that case, I can't really help you. So firstly, check your device has plenty of charge left, because in this process, if your device die because of your battery, then you might not be able to revive your device. That's why charge your device up to an optimal level, so that you don't really need to worry about that. Secondly, we will go to our setting and system setting and about device. Now, as you can see here, builder number, we will tap here and draw your pattern or pin. Now we will see our developer option. So in the system setting, we can see our developer option. In the developer option, we have to do few things. So as you can see here, we got OEM unlocking. So we'll enable it. Enable. And we also enable the USB debugging. So USB debugging is enabled. Now we have to install few apps, and also we have to download TWRP and firmware for this device, so that we can unlock our device and flash a custom ROM on this device. So on my computer screen, as you can see, I have a folder called Dora. So the codename of this device is actually Dora. And if I open it, we have few things here, like we got our TWRP, LineageOS 20, which is maybe Android 13 based, and we got our GApps. So we have to copy these two files to our SD card. Usually what I do, actually I flash custom ROM in sideload method, but in this video I will show you how you can flash directly from TWRP. So copy these two files to your SD card, and also we got our TWRP. And few things we have to do to like establish connection between our laptop and with our phone. So I have installed Sony's own application called Sony Companion app. So as you can see here, let me show you that. So I got Sony, as you can see here, Sony Companion. So Xperia Companion, you can download it directly from Sony's website. What this application does is actually install the driver for your device. So without driver, actually your device will not connect to your PC. So that's why you have to install Companion driver. Even after installing Companion software, if still your device doesn't connect to your PC, in that case you have to install the driver manually. So I have to check that in my case too. Actually, I haven't like connect this device to my PC yet. I have to connect my device to my PC. So if I connect, as you can see here, we can see something here and let it connected. Sometime you will see something like it will ask you to allow. So as you can see here, it is asking. Now we have to tap and okay, allow. So now our device is connected. Now on my computer screen, so we have to go to this website, like Sony's bootloader unlocking website. So the unlocking process is written here, as you can see here, everything. Now what we'll do, we have to go to unlock code option, and if I go here, and now I have to select my device to get the unlock code. So I'm using Sony Xperia X Performance, X Performance. So I select X Performance. Now I have to write the IMEI number of my device. So to find IMEI number, we will type *#06#. If you have 12 SIM device, you have to use the first IMEI number, not the second one. Now I will write my IMEI number. So the code I will get here will not work for your device. So you have to get your device own code, because the codes are not similar for every devices. Now we will acknowledge and also acknowledge and submit. We have to verify cards and select the cards, and we can verify. Now it will generate the code. So we got our code, and I will copy this. Copy. Now we have to install a software called Minimal Advanced Fastboot. The link will be in the description below, so you can download it from there. After downloading it or installing it, you will find the file here. So C drive and program x86, and you can see Minimal Advanced Fastboot. If you go here, we have to write here cmd. So if I write cmd, it will open a terminal. So our device is still connected to our PC. Now we can check our device is connected or not. So if I write adv devices, you can see our device is connected or not. So our device is connected. As you can see, it is showing 2 devices because my Redmi Note 8 is also connected. Let me disconnect it, type it again. So if I write adv devices, now we are getting only 1. So now what I will do, I will boot my device directly to first boot mode. So to do that, we will write adv reboot bootloader. So if I press, our device should boot into bootloader or first boot mode. Disconnected, and it is in first boot mode now. So as you can see here, there is a blue LED. Now we can check our device is connected or not. First boot devices. So as you can see here, we are not seeing our device is connected. That means we got driver issue. So if I check, like in the device manager, it should show us our device in first boot mode. So as you can see here, S1 first boot. So I can install the driver. So I will go to update driver section and browse. Let me pick. We can select from here actually. So I will select Sony SA106. Let's see if so. Next, yes. So driver is updated. Now we can check our device is connected or not. First boot devices. So as you can see here, we can see our device is connected. Now we have to unlock the bootloader. So we'll write a command called fastboot OEM unlock, and we have to write 0, then X, and we have to paste our code. So as you can see here, the code is here. Now if I press enter, the device should be unlocked. So as you can see here, okay, finished. Now we can disconnect our device and check our device is unlocked or not. So if I disconnect my device. Now if I, so as you can see here, it is showing that the device has been unlocked and can't be trusted. Let it boot. So it is wiping the drive. So if you have any personal data or anything like that, backup before doing anything. So the device will take time to boot actually. So the device is booted and I have gone through the setup process. Now we can check our device is unlocked or not. As I said, it is unlocked. As the device is wiped, so we have to again unlock the developer options from here. Builder number and developer option is enabled, so we can see developer option. Now if we check, as you can see here, OEM unlocking is grayed out. That means our device is unlocked. And what we have to do, again, we have to allow USB debugging. Now we have to flash TWRP. Now we have to connect our device to our PC again. So if we connect, it will again ask us to allow the device. We will allow, skip this, and on our terminal, we have to run command again. So we will run adobe reboot bootloader. So the device will reboot. And disconnected. And as you can see, we got our blue light. That means the device is connected now. Now we can run actually another command to check our device is connected or not. So we'll run fast boot devices. And as you can see here, it is not showing. So we have to go through the driver process again. If we write again, fast boot devices. So the device is connected. Now we will flash TWRP. To flash TWRP, we have to run another command. So we have to run fast boot flash recovery. So now we have to drag and drop the file, or you can copy the destination of the file. So I will just copy. So as you can see here, TWRP Dora, and now we have to enter. So as you can see here, the recovery is flashed. Now we have to reboot the device into TWRP. Now sometime you can do it directly from the terminal, or sometime you have to do it manually. So at first I will try to boot from terminal. So I will write fast boot, then I will drag and drop the TWRP again. As you can see here, it is booting, and our device is still in fast boot mode. Now it is rebooting. So, and it is in TWRP mode. So now we can disconnect our device. As I said, copy over the file like your custom ROM and GFs on your SD card so that we can flash directly from our device. So we have successfully flashed TWRP on our Sony Xperia X Performance. So it is asking password. We don't really have password. Cancel it because we are going to wipe the device. So first of all, we're going to wipe section format and we'll type yes. It will clean everything. Now, after cleaning up, we have to do one thing first. Because I did flash lots of custom ROM on my device, many devices, many models, but I tried flashing custom ROM on my Sony Z1. For some reason, after flashing custom ROM, although Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, everything working, but network is not working because the custom ROM wiped the vendor. That means it wiped IMEI number, so my device can't really communicate with tower anymore. So because of that, actually, it is crucial to back up before proceeding in flashing a custom ROM. So I will back up the whole custom ROM. So as you can see here, we are going to back up, like, no, we don't really need data. So we are going to back up system and boot and also OEM and everything, so that if anything goes wrong, we can like restore the device. So select the storage, select micro SD card and let it back up the data. So it will take 3 to 4 minutes. Let it do its job. So the backup is done. Now we can proceed to our next step. Now we are going to wipe the device again. So we'll go wipe, format, and we'll write yes and wipe the device. And back, we'll wipe system, cache, data, and internal. Not micro SD card because we have our firmware file and also the backup. So done. Now we are going to install the custom ROM. So install, and we have to select the micro SD card. As you can see here, we got our custom ROM LineageOS 20 and BitGFs for GFs and also TWRP. This one is our backups. So as you can see here, all the backups of this device. So first of all, we will flash LineageOS. It will take 2 to 3 minutes. So the ROM is successfully flashed. Now we have to flash GFs, BitGFs, and so installation is completed. Now we have to reboot our device. So the first boot will take more than usual. It takes around 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll go to reboot section and system. So we can see our OS logo, LineageOS 20. In this video, I will go through initial things of this ROM, not full-fledged review, because if I do full-fledged review, the video will be too long. So I will show you what is working, what is not working on this ROM. If you want full review, you can let me know in the comment section below. And also in future, I will definitely going to flash few other ROMs on this device. So you can keep eye on my channel if you have this device. So finished, and it is showing some issue, but it does not really matter. So you can go to start, next, and it detected my SIM card, as you can see here. Also detected the Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz band and 5 gigahertz band. But anyway, I'm going to skip this thing. Next, let's see the fingerprint is working or not. Next. So it is working, as you can see here. Done. Skip. So the device is successfully booted into a custom ROM. Now if we check setting, about phone, and as you can see here, Xperia X Performance, Android 13. and gesture working perfectly fine, and IMEI is there, so the SIM card, as you can see here, working perfectly fine, no issue. Other things you can see here. Let's see the camera. So camera is also working. Video recording, as you can see here, working well, no issue at all. And we can launch the camera. No, we cannot launch the camera using the camera button, but we can take picture. So as you can see here, it can focus and can take picture with the button. So that's all about this ROM in this video. For a proper review, you can let me know in the comment section below. I will try to do that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.